Alright, y'all, it's your girl Boss, and I'm back with another video. This video I'm going to let you all know how I got wrapped into a large amount of debt, and how also I lost a girl who I thought was my best friend, So, I met this girl, what can her name be? Tiffany. I met Tiffany about 2 years ago. And I was in Dollar Tree with another friend of mine. And, seen her with her grandparent. I was just like, oh, well, hey, no, don't know if y'all remember me, me and this person used to, be together, So, me and her, we started talking, we were close. She called me on the phone every single day, text me every single day. You could not catch me without her being on the phone with me or me texting her. And now I told this girl everything, told this girl everything, because I was just like, well, she's my friend, no point. So it was, just backstory, whatever. It was this year. It was the 10th. Actually, it was November. It was in November. And she been talking about Victoria's Secret because she loves Victoria's Secret. She loves Victoria's Secret so much. It's the only thing she wears is really Victoria's Secret and a whole bunch of other extravagant stuff. So, she talked me into getting a Victoria's Secret card. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine, She's just like, well, her sister had her do it. And her sister is paying on her card. So she was like, she needed me to do it. And she was like, well, she get paid every first. So she'd have the money to pay this bill back. Now, I'm trusting in her. I'm believing her and everything she says and stuff like that. Not listening to people who are telling me, even some of her family that are telling me she's not a good friend. She's gonna stab me in the back. She's gonna get what she wants from me, and then she's gonna use me. Wouldn't listen to none of them at all. Now, we go up there to Victoria's Secret, and I apply for this card, and I get approved. And so I'm like, well, I got approved, I was like, okay. So my auntie calls me because she finds out about it. And was like, don't do this, because it's going to ruin your credit. Don't sit up here and let this girl use you, because she's going to use you and not pay you back. And she was right. Now, let's kind of, I guess, back it up a little bit. I got the card. And so she, I go over there like, oh, I got the card. Because for a while I wasn't telling her I didn't have the card and I didn't have the card. But then I got the card. And I was like, well, I got the card. We can go, go to Victoria's Secret. Right? And so they gave me $750 on this card. So, I'm like, all right. We go to Victoria's Secret, stuff like that. Now, a while back ago, she told me that her grandma knew about this card. Her grandma knew that I was going to get this card. And that her grandma told her that there has to be a limit on what was spent. Now, she was saying that her grandma was like, said, oh, it should be like $300 and stuff like that. I was like, well, yeah, there can be a limit, you know, stuff like that. You know, not thinking. I'm like, okay. We go to Victoria's Secret. Well, we go into the mall, right? So we're walking around. And, you know, I'm like, well, I might get something at Victoria's Secret too. She's like, what? Hold on. You don't get something at Victoria's Secret too? Why? I'm like, because it's my card. You know? I'm like, it's my card. Why wouldn't I get something? She was like, well, I'm paying for the card. Well, I'm paying the money on the card, so I need to know what was spent. And if you get anything on this card that I didn't say you could get, then I'm not going to pay for it off the card. Now, that should have been my first inclination when she said this, because we hadn't gone in freaking Victoria's Secret. You know? That should have been my first inclination. And I was like, well, you know, I need some underwear. That's really it. You know? Maybe a bra. Really. So, she's like, okay, whatever. So, we go in Victoria's Secret, right? And she starts getting underwear, shirts, jackets, pants, other stuff. Hold on, y'all. So, as I was saying, you know, she started grabbing, you know, excuse me, underwear, shirts, pants, shoes, beauty supplies, you know, keychains, all this stuff, right? Now, she was like, well, Diamond, if you want something, go ahead and get it. So I seen a sale that it said, what? $25 for 5 pairs. And it was $25 for 5 pairs of underwear. I got more than 5 pairs. I got like, what, 8 pairs? And then I was like, oh, you know what, this bra is cute. It's like $20. Okay, that's not bad, you know? And then, oh, Jesus. Okay. And then, so, you know, she started looking at shoes or whatever for the shoes she had put in there. So, you know, I was like, oh, well, those shoes are cute, you know? So, I got some shoes, too. And then we went and we looked at this little jumpsuit thingy. And, you know, we got that and stuff. Now, we go to the register. Now, mind you, my card has $750 on it. And so, the first time I ring all this stuff, it was like $800. I was like, nope. So we start putting stuff back because I'm like, what the heck? That's way too much. And that's not even enough on this card to even really get paid for. So, all in all, we spent $700. Sorry. Hold on. So, as I was saying, we spent $739.05 together, right? But she got most of the stuff. I got shoes, a pair of shoes, some beauty products like lotion, body scrub, body soap, which are basically like the same thing, but it's 2 different things. Some lip gloss, and then bra and some underwear. So that's everything I got. The rest of the stuff she has. So, you know, I'm just like, you know, after that I'm like, hey, you know, it needs to get paid. It really needs to get paid, you know. It needs to be done for her. So that way we don't have to worry about it. I don't have to keep asking you to pay this bill. You know, it needs to get paid. My grandma finally found out about it and she was mad. You know, and she's just like, now see, this girl is not going to pay it and stuff. And I'm like, nah, she going to pay it. She going to do it. She told me she going to do it. She going to pay it. She going to pay it, you know. And she hasn't paid. Like, I'm going to show you all messages of the stuff that was said. But I'm not going to show you who the person is and or their name. But it's also kind of funny because I had Tiffany's friend come at me over something dumb. And that was on a whole, I guess this girl, I'm going to call her Kendra. She thought that, well, I had made a whole nother account, right? And at one point in time, Tiffany was using that account to talk to a guy she liked it, you know, and I let her do it, you know. I didn't care, you know. I knew the guy because me and him went to church together, but me and him never really conversated, you know, nothing like that. So, you know, I was finally, you know, son told me, oh, see if you can log into it. I did, you know, and the boy was still up there and I was like, hey, what's your Snapchat? You know, like this is like what, a couple of weeks ago, you know, not even thinking about Tiffany. Me and Tiffany stopped talking after all that stuff, you know, and so Kendra sees it and Kendra comes at me all disrespectful. And I'm just like, what the? Why is she coming at me like that? And she was like, oh, if you're trying to get at Tiffany, then you need to stop because Tiffany and him don't even go together no more. You know, you this and that. And I'm just like, okay. But whatever. I'm like, first off, I didn't even think about Tiffany when I asked the boy for her Snapchat. It had nothing to do with Tiffany. But okay, if you want to get into stuff, you can pay Tiffany bill if need be, you know. But I'll show y'all that too. So yeah. But hold on. Well, no, not hold on. Because really this is the end of this video. So you all please go like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post. Alright, bye.